everyone, welcome back to the next lecture in the Computer System Servicing series. And today, we'll discuss the various network devices. We will start with outcomes. Now, in today's lesson, we only have one outcome. Upon the completion of the lesson, the learners will be able to configure Network Interface Card or NIC in accordance with network design. In this lesson, let's discuss what are the various networking devices available. The different networking devices are such as a switch, router, hub, bridge, and etc. We know there are devices and intermediary devices of networking devices in a computer network. Different networking devices have different rules in a computer network. These network devices also work at different segments of a computer network performing different tasks. We will focus on the various networking devices. The first networking devices that we would like to address is a hub. Hubs enable computers on a network to communicate. Each computer plugs into the hub with an Ethernet cable, and information sent from one computer to another passes through the hub. A network hub is one of the most commonly used networking devices and can be easily found on any small network such as home or office. Hubs operate at the physical layer of OSI model. It is the simplest networking device, hence has a low cost. Basically, a hub is a repeater with multiple ports. The function of a hub in networking is similar to the repeater. It transfers data in the form of binary bits and uses for broadcasting data. A hub can identify the source or intended destination of the information it receives. So it sends the information to all of the computers connected to it, including the one that sends it. A hub can send or receive information, but it can't do both at the same time. A bridge is a computer networking device that builds a connection with the other bridge networks which use the same protocol. It works at the data link of the OSI model and connects the different networks together and develop communication between them. It connects two local area networks, two physical LANs into larger logical LAN or two segments of the same LAN that use the same protocol. A bridge connects the devices which are present in the same network. It is mainly used to segment a network to allow a large network size. It has two types of network, the incoming and outgoing. It uses the incoming port to receive the data frames and outgoing port to send the data frames to other devices. It has two collision domains, so there is still a chance of collisions and traffic in the data transmission channel. Routers enable computers to communicate and they can pass information between networks, such as between your home network and the internet. A router is a layer 3 network connecting device. Example, it works on the physical, data link, and network layer of the OSI model. It interprets data in the form of data packets. It is mainly an networking device which can connect devices of different networks, implementing the same architecture and protocols. In other words, it can connect two physically and logically different network devices with each other. A router is used to connect the networks or it routes traffic between the networks. In other words, a router is the gateway of a network. A router maintains a routing table using the routing algorithms. When a data packet is received at the router, it first checks the IP address. If the IP address is the same as the network's IP address, it receives the data packet. Else it forwards the data packets to the destination IP address using the routing table. A router does not perform addressing. It can have 2, 4, 8 ports for connecting the devices. It can control both the collision domain or inside the network and the broadcast domain, which is the outside the network, and has a fast data transmission speed up to 1 Gbps. A router can be a wireless router, core routers, edge routers, virtual routers, and etc. The modular box network. It is a surface-mounted box used in a commercial and industrial building to cleanly attach network cable. It is commonly used in structured networks. Inside the modular box, we have the keystone wall plate and network keystone module. The keystone wall plate is used in a commercial and industrial building to cleanly attach network cable to a modular box. It is also called as face plate. We also have the network keystone module. It is a network peripheral for mounting network jack connector in the keystone plate. The parts of the network keystone module are the housing, the block terminal, the RJ45 connector female, and the color-coded label for T658A and T568B wirings. A network device used to regenerate or replicate a signal is called a repeater. Repeaters are used in transmission system to regenerate analog or digital signals distorted by transmission loss. Analog repeaters frequently can only amplify the signal, while digital repeater can reconstruct a signal to near its original quality. The RJ45. An 8-pin or 8-position plug or jack is commonly used to connect computers and to Ethernet-based local area network. RJ45, short for registered jack 45. Two wiring schemes are T568A and T568B are used to terminate the twisted pair cable into the connector interface. Next is the network cable tester. A cable tester is a device that is used to test the strength and connectivity of a particular type of cable. One of the problems with wired network is that when they cease to work, troubleshooting may be a little more difficult as compared to wireless networks. This is where a network cable tester can help you. A network cable is a useful device that allows you to check the continuity of the cable to figure it out if the signal is strong enough to get through to the network. This helps to maintain the cable connectivity issues while troubleshooting the problems. It is important to remember that you should never connect a live wire circuit to a network cable tester. It should be used only after the cable has been disconnected from the router, modem, and a computer. Generally, a network cable tester has two parts, the tester and remote. Most testers work with 2 or 3 connectors. In general, they will have an Ethernet RJ45 connector, the telephone cable RJ11 connector, and one BNC for the coaxial cable. The remote has connectors for the Ethernet and telephone cable. Using a network cable tester is a simple affair. All you have to do is connect the cable to the right port of the tester and connect the remote to the other end. Once you run the network cable tester, you will be able to figure out if the network cable lies in the connectivity. If it doesn't, you will have ruled it out and can continue troubleshooting. The patch down tool. A patch down tool, also called a cron tool, is a hand tool used to connect telecommunication and network wires to a patch panel, patch down black, keystone module, or surface mount box. The crimping tool. A crimping tool is a device used to conjoin 2 pieces of metal by deforming one or both of them in a way that causes them to hold each other. The wire stripper. A tool designed to remove the protective covering or jacket of a cable to expose the inner wires. And that's it. I hope you will be able to list various networking devices. Thank you and have a good day.